Mr. Alex, what's happening? Welcome to Layerzero Talk. Thank you. I saw an article on Layerzero X page. Oh, is it about Omnichain liquidity, USDtb, and institutional stablecoin, right? Yes. Alright, Joga. Now tell me what you understand by USDtb liquidity smart contracts. Honestly, I know it is about liquidity, cross-chain liquidity, and it is somehow linked to BlackRock and something called Build, but I don't really understand. And why do a stablecoin need all this? Nice question. So let's look at it this way. Let's take USDtb for real money, for the real money we spend. So let's say for real money to have value, it has to move from one city to another, from cities to cities. And cities, we're talking about blockchains. Yes. So without the right infrastructure, the real money will actually get stuck at one particular place. You understand? Yes. So I have a small question for you, a little question. But why do you think cross-chain liquidity is actually needed for stablecoins like USDtb? Why do you think cross-chain liquidity is actually needed? Maybe because people use different blockchain for different things, like Ethereum for DeFi, Solana for speed, and Arbitrum for lower fees. Exactly. Now imagine if USDtb was just on Ethereum. Users of Solana, if they want to access USDtb, they will have to either wrap it, bridge it, or use middleman. And let me ask you this thing: do you trust traditional bridging when moving large amount of funds? Not really. Too many hacks and billions lost. Yeah, billions lost. But does Layerzero remove those risks? Right direction. That's why the Layerzero Omnichain Fungible Token, that is the OFT, makes it easy for token to be available across different networks without even you wrapping it. You understand? Without you wrapping it, it's available. It's like you teleporting your dollar instead of you carrying it across a bridge. Simple. But where does BlackRock comes in? I thought they were TradeFi, like big finance. Okay, BlackRock role here is actually to do the back end. USDtb can't be backed by thin air. Yes, it can't be backed by thin air. So 90% is backed by BlackRock tokenized build money market fund, which holds the US Treasury asset. Why the other 10%? I think the other 10% is the liquidity reserve. Yeah, the liquidity reserve. That is the USDC or cash. But let's analyze the risks here. What if crypto actually crashes? Will USDTB be safe? Since it is backed by US Treasury via BlackRock funds, then it should stay safe. Correct, and that's the major advantage. It's like missing DeFi flexibility with TradeFi stability. Why do you now think Layerzero needed securitize in this mix? Maybe for legal stuff, making sure that the tokenized share of build are actually real and compliant. Perfect. Securitize handles the tokenization process. You get that? And also ensures that the backing is fully compliant with securities regulation. Now to our last question before we call it a day. Imagine you're a DeFi protocol. Why will you care about a USDTB liquidity smart contract powered by Layerzero? Yes, because I would allow my users to deposit USDTB from any chain without worrying about bridging into my protocol, and even have access to safer liquidity backed by reward assets. Now that's the whole entire point. Better liquidity, safer money, and fewer barriers between chains. You get it? Do not forget to follow, like the post, and also subscribe on X at Jogazi, and also on YouTube at Joga Crypto 1. Thank you.